Ahoy and welcome to the Border Princes. Today's voyage sees Otto von Bonpantaloon, fresh off his defeat in the Empire Civil War, set off in search of a magical artifact which may change his fortunes. To do this he's commandeered a ship of the line of Middenheim and set sail. But he's not the only one in search of buried loot. Also on a loot quest we have the Aquatic War, with the Argy Bargy seeking to make waves in the campaign, along with some dread corsairs having successfully carried out a raid on a Bretonnian fishing town. They've commandeered some ships and make good their escape. Stick around and see who will be the victor of the booty quest.
I ain't got a name for my ships.
What? Well, yours are captured ships.
Oh, right.
They don't need. They can be random Bretonnian ship 1 and 2.
Okay.
Ahoy and welcome to another Border Princes game on the Bearfoot Miniatures channel. I'm joined today by Paul,
formerly known as Phil.
formerly known as Phil, who you might have seen on the Trench Crusade games, as well as Phil,
Hi.
who you see quite a lot and probably is sick to death of. So today we're going to be playing on the high seas, hence the ahoy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're going to be playing using the Warhammer Skirmish rules from 6th edition, along with the General's Compendium ship rules for the ships. So, we're going to be playing the booty raid. The booty
raid.
Well, that,
It still doesn't sound great, that.
no. What did they actually call it?
It is the butcher, isn't it?
It is the
booty quest.
The
booty
booty
quest.
quest.
The booty
That
quest.
That sounds
Yes.
even worse.
Yeah.
That sounds like you're an 18-year-old lad on a Friday night after you've had 10 pints.
That's exactly what we're doing. So we're going to be trying to discover the buried treasure, which is marked by the X, which is marking the spot in the centre of the table. Now, I've got the MMS Blornhoer, which is a medium sailing ship, and on that ship I've got Otto von Bonpantaloon, who has got the white cloak. It must be a single hair of the white cloak of Ulrich, because every fucker has one of those white cloaks. He's got a great weapon as well as full plate, so if the ship sinks, actually, he's gonna probably drown.
Yeah.
I've got 8 state missile troops with handguns. I've got 10 free company militia, who are going to be the ship's crew, one of which is at the helm, along with Otto von Bonpantaloon. He's the one with the pirate hat. 5 veteran state troops with halberds, and I've got 2 Teutogen Guard and 3 veteran greatswords, one of which is a Count's Champion, which is the useless guy that has 2 attacks. Paul,
Yeah.
what is your ship called, and what is...
I had a Argy Bargy. It's an orc barge.
Not the Wargy badge.
The Wargy Bargy, yeah.
Wargy
Could
Bargy.
even go that way. I thought Argy because it's a bit like aggro. So, yeah. We've got a bunch of Black Orcs on it, full plate. They're not going to do right good if they're at the water. My Black Orc...
Glad we've all gone for this.
Yeah, my Black Orc gaffer, full plate, shield, troll-eyed trousers, flotation device, not happening. So if he hits the water, yeah, he's not great.
Well, it depends whether it's a river troll, I suppose.
Yeah, well, could be. Then a bunch of goblins with short bows, and just 5 random orcs.
It's a crew. Right, Phil, what have you got?
So I've got 2 stolen ships, so they don't have a name, as you can see, because they're kind of...
Well, they might have names, you just don't care about.
Just don't care about them. But in my list, I'm taking Dark Elves, and I've got a Dark Elf Master with full... Master. Full plate, Sea Dragon Cloak, shield, great weapon, and a repeater crossbow. Then I've got 5 repeater crossbow men. They've got a Lordling for that 2-up hit that never happens. Just because we're on the high seas, I've decided to take 5 Corsairs, and they've got a champion, and they have got a hand bow instead of taking the extra hand weapon. And then, because I thought this fit a ship theme, I took a repeater bolt thrower.
Basically, how ships move is me and Phil are going to be using sailing ships, which essentially move 8 inches, and then that gets modified based on a d6, based on where the wind's coming from. So if you're going with the wind to the side of you, you're going to go 2d6 plus that 8. If the wind is behind you, you go 1d6 plus the 8. Because ships actually move faster across the wind than with the wind, because you're limited by the wind speed if you're going with the wind. Phil's is going to do just some random war magic stuff.
It works
using
because
the
I think it does.
magic ship rules. And basically, let's get into the game. It's Warhammer skirmish rules are similar to Mordheim, but we're going to be using the AP values and stuff.
Yeah.
From the old world.
Yeah, because we're playing the old world. And with that, let's get into it. So we have the table set up. The Blornhoer is going from left to right across the wind. The wind is blowing basically away from camera. And we'll roll for see who gets first turn. Hiya! I get a 4. Phil gets some dice.
Go on.
Paul gets a 4. Phil goes first. Should we roll off or should we...
Roll off.
Let's roll off. You go. So we're going anti-clockwise from Phil.
Cool.
So, Phil, I imagine this will be a quick turn. You go first.
Yeah, so my ships are going to go straight forward to try
Towards
and get
the booty.
To try and get towards the booty. So they're moving 8. They've got the wind
Going across them.
going across them. I was going to say with them, but that was the wrong phrase. So I'm just going to roll d6 to see.
2d6, I suppose, because you're going across the wind.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
2d6.
So the first one, whichever that was,
No, yeah,
go
this one.
21.
Straight there.
Are you crashing in? Are you crashing into the island?
No. Why would we crash into the
I
island?
suppose you'll have to move. I think you've got to move your full distance.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to crash into the island,
Yeah.
because the wind's taking you that far. So
what have I got there?
21.
21.
But you could sail into wind to slow you down
Yeah.
and then
So
boomerang around.
I can get.
yeah, if you're not in a rush to get to the booty,
Yeah.
you could go into the wind and then only go 8.
If we go 8, we'll just go 8 then.
Right.
Yeah.
And,
And
then a
then-
slight turn at some point to make it into the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, because basically it's at any point in your move you find out whether you're going to.
Yeah. And then the second ship goes 11.
Across the wind.
So they're happy and they will just go
Yeah, right.
there.
Right. Dark Elves biding their time, it seems.
That's it.
Have you got any shooting?
Well, I've got my bolt thrower.
Loose. Who do you want to fire at? Is it me or Paul? Is it me or Paul?
Well,
Does the Blornhoer scare you that much?
yeah.
Is it arcs or is it on a
360.
360?
Yeah.
Wowzers.
So we'll shoot at the Blornhoer.
Are
Wow.
you shooting at the ship or at the crew?
Crew.
Right.
Crew.
So it's always a -1 to hit on a boat. It's not like hard cover.
Right,
being in
okay.
there. I suppose you've got to pick a crewman. Or because it's multiple shots and it's skirmish, should
Well-
we say you can split it to anyone within 2?
Let's do multiple. I'm going to do multiple shots. Let's
Yeah.
see how that goes. So that's 5.
Yeah.
So it will just be 5 guys at the front.
Right, so 1, 2, 3. The handguns or including the halberds?
They're handgunners.
Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right. Passes 5 dice.
You're just letting me allocate this, however.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So -1 because of the boat. Long range.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm on 5s.
Yeah.
Not a single sausage.
On a 4, that 1 hits the cover that I've got.
All right.
Because
Okay.
it's a -1. So it's against the boat. Now what's your strength?
4.
So you need a 6 to wound my boat.
No.
No. The Blornhoer survives.
Yeah.
For now at least.
Picking arrows out.
Paul?
Hey, I'm gonna. Iron Belly McGaffer is gonna shout at what he thinks is an engine that's been empowered by Mork or possibly Gork. So +2 to this.
And this is with a bound level of 2, so that's a 9.
Yes, that goes off on a 9.
Phil, because I've not done anything yet, can I?
Yeah, of course you can.
So my fated,
Oh,
I dispel it.
Dispels
so
it.
the power of war isn't strong this
it's
time.
not strong enough.
So you only go 8.
So it's only going 8. They're happy. They're happy. They're moving.
Yeah, and the benefit of the magical ships is that even though we can dispel it, it can turn at any point during his
Yeah.
movement.
And the crew don't have to crew it.
Yeah, yeah. So even though it's got that downside that we can
Yeah.
manipulate your movement.
They believe it's going. It's going.
Yeah.
You shoot with your short bows.
You're going to give
there's
a
out-
ranging
I don't think there's
body.
out in range, is there? 18.
No.
No.
Both measuring at me. The blower is safely out of range. Though.
Yeah.
Right. So then into mine, I'm going to go across the wind because I don't fancy getting near to the Black Orcs.
Yeah.
So that's 8 plus the 6 is a total of 14. I've got to go a minimum of 3 forwards because I'm a medium ship.
Yeah.
So I go 3, I'm going to turn 45, and then I'm going to go 11, which gets me to this point.
Wowzers.
Right? Then I'm going to start firing. So I've got my crow's nest handgunner. I've got my 8 dice for my handgunners. Now what I'm going to do, where do I fire? Within 24, and because it's the old world, we can pre-measure stuff. I'm just out of range, look at that!
That's champion.
If only I'd have not turned so much into the wind.
See, I don't think Gork let us down there. I just think Gork went, if I move you too far, you're going to be in range, lads, so...
Let's back it off a little bit. Let's back it off a little bit.
Yeah, it worked out perfectly. Perfectly. So that is actually turn 1. Very fast turns when you're just moving 1-2 models. And with that, we'll get into turn 2. So that's into Phil's turn 2. Phil, what are you doing?
Right then. I'm going to move my boat with the bolt thrower on.
Green boat.
Green boat. It's more like a turquoise.
Well, it's the sails.
Oh, I thought you meant the crew. So we're going against the wind now.
Yeah.
So they're only going to move 8 inches.
Right. And you've got to move 3 before you can turn.
2 because I'm a small boat.
2 because he's a small boat.
He's nippy.
So 2, turn. Then we'll do
And then 6.
no,
Oh,
4,
turn twice.
turn, and then 2 more.
Okay. Okay.
And now we're going to fire the bolt thrower again.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
So in short range now with the bolt thrower.
Okay. Who are you firing at?
The crew again.
Okay, the same handgunners.
Yeah. So how many do we get? Oh,
mate.
6.
Oh no.
Um,
Oh no.
in short range now, so we're hitting on 4s.
Yep.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
4 hits.
Beautiful.
And then
3s.
3s, yeah. There's 2. I've got no armour, so see what they do first. On a 1 or a 2, you knock me down. On a 3 or a 4, but one's dead and one's knocked down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skewered
To the mast.
and knocked down. Let's see if I can fall off. So,
My goblins are fine.
they're great. Yeah, we've just been talking, and we want our guys to be able to fall into the sea if anything, in fact, goes wrong.
Yeah.
So, because I'm knocked down, I'm going to check my initiative. Because I've got railings on the boat, like Necromunda has,
Yeah.
we're going to give a +1 to the initiative. So I need to roll equal to or under a 4, because my initiative is 3, to pass. I do.
Loves
I
it.
stay on the boat. The railings on the boat actually
Loves
work. Any more shooting?
Unless it's the crossbow bolt that's pinned into it.
That's it.
You can't go off it.
Well, that's it for that boat. I've got my other one to move now as well.
Oh, right. Remember to do everything move and then shoot.
shoot. Yeah.
What a fool.
Typical dark elf here.
So
Getting ahead of himself,
Yeah.
firing that bolt through.
I did.
Do you know what? Are we willing to let him go back and do this?
I would. Do you know what?
You would. You're nicer than me.
That's got the wind
Across it.
it.
Should we look what that said? A beam.
A beam. So it'll be 2d6.
So 6.14.
Yeah. So it'll do 2 inches.
Yeah. 45.
Turn is 45.
And then 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big toothy grin has just gone up on that front row.
Right. And now...
Yeah, you're going to have to really hope that you dispel Phil's pound spell.
The Master is going to shoot his crossbow
Okay.
at the Black Orcs there. So,
Okay.
2 shots. I don't think I'm in long range. I am in long range.
And that's this guy.
He's this guy. So he's hitting on 4s. So he hits on a 2, -1 for multiple shot, -1 for long range.
Okay.
Cool.
He doesn't hit.
Okay. Okay, cracking stuff. That's your turn, isn't it?
He does... No, I'm not going to do that.
What? Hit the bow?
Well, because it's a 4, 1 high,
Yeah,
you
it does hit the
re-roll
bow.
it because his ballistic skill's 6, isn't he? But I'm not going to do that.
Oh, well, if that's the rule.
So
Yeah,
do
remember
it.
we were looking up the...
Do it.
No.
Right. Okay. Oh, because his ballistic skill like 6.
Yeah.
So he re-rolls onto a 6.
Yeah.
But you apply the negative to the first roll.
Yeah.
But you still make the second. I'd hate that.
I know. That's why I was going, oh, I can do this.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to. 'Cause
No, it's not. It's just I find it a weird
Because you do it...
interaction.
Because he hits on a 2, -2, so it's 4s, and then it goes to, he hits on a 3, but you add the -2 to it, so it's -2, which did 5s, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, after that baffling shooting math.
Yeah.
Paul,
Let's
what
get
are you
some
doing?
shouting at the engine again.
Maybe you need to like Age of Sigmar style. Wah.
Yo, yeah, could do.
Could
It's gone
do.
off on.
He's not doing that.
It's gone off on a 9 again.
Are you going to...
No, you do it.
I don't want to wet.
We'll alternate.
No.
Yes.
ramming speed.
But do you want to ram Phil at the same time as like propelling onto him?
Absolutely.
Right. Roll your d6 for how much movement you get.
Is it one?
Just
or
one.
two?
Just one. Oh. It is ramming speed.
It is ramming speed.
Gets a 6, so 14-inch move.
Yeah.
You just contact him into the front with your Orcaha Beach lander.
Absolutely.
Bash. And let's have a look how this ramming actually works. So it's d6 plus 1 at the strength of 3 plus what you moved at.
Yeah.
So d6 plus 1
Oh.
is 7. So 7 hits.
If you get 6 of these, it's gone.
It's gone.
Immediately gone.
Or do you reckon it's a multiple wounds thing? So I suppose you roll to wound, and then it splits into that 7.
I would do it in that way, to be honest. I'd do it as multiple
Roll as
wounds.
1 dice on a 2 up, you're wounded because you're strength 10. Oh, out of the tray. Saved by the tray?
Saved by
no
the tray.
wounds done.
So then, do you get a
Jesus.
ram back? Do you
Yeah.
get damage
On a
back?
4 up, Phil gets damage back.
No.
No.
Cool.
But then there's a boarding action.
Yeah, they can't destroy it without the jumping on, surely.
They definitely could. So Paulie's going to try and jump aboard with his boarding models.
Iron Belly's going to try and board this ship, so I'm going to do a.
So he rolls a dice on a
boarding
1.
check.
He misjudges the saved by the tray, maybe.
Save back tray again.
Oh.
Sorted.
So you do get aboard. Phil gets to move 2 inches, event to reposition any what labelled in the book as yellow-bellied cowards. So he can reposition 2 inches and then gets to make standing
Surely
shoots.
that's all elves, isn't it?
I would say so. As a staunch man of Middenheim and the Empire, I would agree. So you making
Yeah.
a wall in front of your boss.
So he's just going to jump over 2.
Right.
To those 2.
Once across, Phil moves his normal rate. Paul moves his normal rate, not normal rate plus d6, and tries to make contact, which he does.
Yeah.
Now those charged models can make a stand and shoot reaction, which they do. So
Yep.
-1 to hit, so 4s.
Multiple shots as well.
So
the
5s.
5s.
That's just 1.
And then it's 5s again because they're on the strength 3.
Toughness 5.
Oh, he wounds though on a
6.
6. Is it armor bane?
I think it is for
Your machine bow's armor bane.
machine bows. I need to check on that.
While Phil's checking, Paul's going to roll for some other guys jumping across.
Cool.
The banner gets across and moves his
And
normal
does
rate.
the same. 2 big bases.
And at the end, I think we'll get into the same Corsair as the War Boss got into.
And the drummer going over. Cool.
Right, so you get your like command group
Yeah.
aboard.
Raiding party.
Okay. Right, so there's only the 2 models engaged with the other 2 models. So, any shooting in the shooting phase?
Yeah.
I suppose you can reposition on this ship as much as you want.
So, 4 more Blackhawks are going to line up just in case.
to make sure this happens.
Yeah, and then the treasure digging crew.
Oh, is that what they're?
Yeah, that's what
That's what they're for.
But they've got him Temptress, haven't they? So if they get the chest and then fail the roll, chest going down and they're legging it towards enemy. So
Yeah,
it might be down to the gobos.
we'll see. Phil, did you have armor bane?
Don't have armor bane, they have quick shot. So, which means they ignore the minus when they're being charged. Don't matter about that, but they don't have armor bane, so it's just one hit at your normal armor.
So 3's with shield, 4's with shield down to 3's. Has it got any AP?
No, nothing.
So 3 up.
Okay. Oh, he doesn't take a wound.
Blinks it.
Right, and we get into this combat, however that's gonna go. Right. What is your initiative, Phil?
5.
5.
Mine is 5.
Is that pluses for charging?
Oh
as
no,
well?
that's just his basic.
And you move 3, so you go first with
Yeah.
your Black Orc boss.
Blackhawk boss, 3 attacks.
Because normally, when these rules were rolled, actually the charging model just always strikes first.
Yeah.
But we're playing in the old world, where people are different fastnesses.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
3s.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely 3's a bit for a Black Orc.
2 hits. It's a lovely strength of 4.
Are you doing 1 on each?
No, I'm going to hope the banner guy takes the other one out.
Ah, right, okay.
So I'll do 2 on the one that's in front of him.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Ooh. 1? What strength are you?
Strength 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's toughness 5, but strength 4?
Yeah.
Right. So, Phil, what save have you got?
I have got a 6 up,
Right.
because you only have light armour. Do you have any minuses?
I think it's got
Got
chopper.
chopper, so on the charge you
Choppers.
get -1. Dead. Oh, he's the other guy. And then Banner Boy. What's Banner Boy's initial? Oh, it's not 2.
No, it's
3,
not.
isn't it?
So Blackhawk. Here we go.
You know, it's very scenic. The
Yeah,
very bright
absolutely.
board.
Blackhawks are a niche 3.
Right, so you do strike first on the charge.
Yeah.
So you get however many.
2 dice. And his weapon skill is 4.
So
4s.
4s. Hits
One
with
hit.
1.
Strength
3.
4 for a
Yeah.
Black Orc.
Yeah, strength 4. So 3s. Cool.
He does. Oh, actually, you don't just remove them.
Now we've got to roll for
You've
injury.
got to
haven't
roll
we?
for injury. So the one that the Black Orc did,
Yeah.
roll 2 injury dice, because you did 2 wounds, right?
No 1.
Oh, 1. Roll 1 dice.
Roll 1 dice.
He's stunned. The one that the banner guy did is dead.
Dead.
So face down for the stunned.
Cool.
And that's that.
And that is that.
Right. Into me go. The Blawn Hoer.
That's it.
Damn the manoeuvres! Go straight at him! I'm going to go across the wind and attempt to ram Phil. I go
A lot.
a lot. 19?
I thought you did the thing there.
Well, I'm going to maneuver.
around.
I'm going to maneuver. So I'm going to go 2 inches. I need to maneuver slightly to get out of the way of the headland. I go across and I actually fail about half an inch away from Phil, which is a big shame. Now everyone else, oh, my knockdown guy stands up. I'm going to start sending some guys to the front because I'm not in contact, so I can't leap across yet. But it looks like we're on a head-on collision. Do I attempt to jump this gap to get onto the island first? I'm not actually going to jump across to the island yet because I don't fancy failing a billion initiative checks. For
Shark,
all my
shark
guys.
infested as well, isn't it?
It is. So yeah, I'm going to pull up alongside next turn, I think. Now, in the shooting phase, I've got a few shots. I've got my guy that's just stood up, that's going to fire just a random repeater bolt thrower guy. On a 6, no. I've got my 2 blokes and the guy in the crow's nest. The guy in the crow's nest, he's going to fire at the crewman of the repeater bolt thrower.
Isn't he part of the bolt thrower?
I'm going to fire at long range with my guy in the crow's nest into your
Crossbow.
Crossbowman.
It'll be at long range, but I don't think you've got any cover from me plunging.
Alright,
the
okay.
fire. So that's a 5. No. And then my guys, which you've got cover from, 1, 2, 3, 4, are just going to fuse a lad into your crossbows again.
Okay.
And that I've got. They're all in short. None. Good one, humans. I think that's my turn.
Okay, cool.
Oh, long range from here. I'm going to see if I can slot your character at the back there.
Alright.
Because you're about to hose me with that repeater bolt thrower. And I want to get some pre-venge. So I am going to do that.
That's tight, isn't it?
So, firing at Phil's character is -1 because it's always firing. Oh, it's firing through the.
Would you get lookouts at
Yeah.
there?
Nah, it's 6s anyway, so.
Yeah, because it's longer thing. No, anti hit. He completely skies it into the air like a stormtrooper, and that is the end of my turn 2.
Okay.
Cool.
So, with that, turn 3. So, Phil, your dark elf go. Turn 3. What's occurring?
Right, so he will flip over.
Yeah, the downed corsair.
My other car says,
Are you actually over that? I think you're over the island because of the swell of the boat. So I think you wouldn't drop down into the sea if you jumped over there.
Like it.
my 2 Corsairs then are going to just drop down and leg it to the treasure then.
And you're less than 2 inches up on that boat, so you don't need an initiative check.
So,
Jumping off.
boff.
You can run, by the way.
Oh, right, well, another 5 then. Boff.
Or do you think because you?
Nah, I jump-
Isn't covered.
I jump down. I've done
Yeah.
2 actions, so.
Like from the boat to the other
Yeah,
boat.
yeah.
The jump is a 1.
It's 1, and then if you break it down like that, I think
Yeah,
it works
it's
better.
cool,
That. The boss is going to move as well.
Yeah. You've got this, lads.
He's sacrificing himself nobly, is he?
He's gonna murder somebody. He is gonna murder somebody. And then
Is he not charging then?
yeah, well I thought right, we charge.
Yeah.
Well, you can just not, but if you.
No, he's gonna murder somebody.
Okay.
That's the idea.
And the other guy's going to try and machine gun someone.
He's gonna try and shoot somebody who's not in combat, which is the guy at the back. But yeah, so then we'll go on to there's no movement there at all.
Well, you got to.
Gonna down my anchor.
You got to have moved half last turn, as he said.
Ah, right, okay then. So, well,
2 inches forward in contact.
We'll just turn into wind.
He's got to move 2 before he can
yeah.
turn.
So I just hit you then, and I do
Yeah.
a strength.
Strength 3 plus 2 inches of movement.
6s do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's 6 to wound.
No.
On a 4 up, I will do
Yep.
stuff back. I do. And that does a strength 3 plus the 2 inches of movement.
Yeah.
So that's 5. Needing a 6. No.
No.
Right. Well, that was a fairly safe, slight jostle of a ram.
We had 2 boat collisions in the Mordheim campaign, and both ships sank.
Oh. What we'll do then?
Must have been an us thing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shoot. I'm
Okay.
not gonna move over. So we'll do the bolt throw first. So hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
So how many shots? So it's only got 4.
and then short range, but shooting into the rigging.
Yes, you're gonna. So it's 3s -1 because the rigging, so 4s because the cover.
Who are you shooting at?
The
3 guys at the front.
3 guys at the front. So we've got 3 there.
1 on each.
3
Hurts.
wounds.
Wowzers.
I've got no armour from your minus.
Right.
So
And then,
we need to roll them singly. On this handgunner, dead. Onto the halberdier, dead. Other halberdier, he's just knocked down. Yes. Do I fall overboard?
What a test.
Yeah. So he's again initiative 4. No.
Loving it.
Yeah. I think it might be time to get off this ship. It's not going well.
then that's it because the other guys were rowing the boat, weren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. I suppose actually.
So over here, got 1 Corsair who's going to plink at the drummer guy at the back.
Yeah.
So short range, so he's hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Because it's 3s base -1 for multiple shots.
And cover from the guy that stood in front of me.
We'll do it on 5s then. No.
No. So then, and it wasn't a 4, so it doesn't hit the cover that he was firing through.
Yeah.
So then my master who charged,
Yes.
who has got a mighty 2 attacks, I think.
What is he? Is he
3
not
attacks.
Is he not a noble?
So they're all nobles. I haven't got the top level one. I've got the one
Right.
below it.
Yeah.
So what have you got, Phil?
So I'm going to use my great weapon.
Yeah.
So I've charged. I'm initiative. He ignores strikes last from it because he's got always strikes first or strikes first.
Yeah.
So I'm initiative better than Black Hawk.
Okay.
I'm weapon skill 6, so I'm hitting on 3s.
Right. 2.
2.
Strength 6.
Yeah.
Tough
So
as 4.
wounded on 2s. 2 at -2.
Got full plate because he's a Black Hawk. And
Yeah.
they've got the best armourers around. So 6s.
6s.
No. And that does 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Which does.
Knocks him down and knocks him down.
Knocks him down, knocks him down.
Okay.
Now then.
Does he fall off the boat? I suppose. I know.
Yeah.
We forgot this last turn with your Corsair, but.
So I roll it for my Corsair?
Yeah.
No.
He's fine because he's got the.
It's
Side to
initiative
the boat.
4 anyway.
Yeah.
So, Inish 3, 4 for the banister.
He falls off the boat into the drink.
His flag's pulled him in. Spaloosh.
And we'll have to look what happens
Yeah, we'll
in a
see what
second.
happens.
The Corsair that was knocked down last turn. Phil's
Yeah.
going last because he was knocked down.
Yeah.
Iron Belly's going to try and put bolt in while you're on deck.
So that's 2 hits.
2 hits.
Strength 4, toughness 3, so 3s.
Is it strength 4? It's, yeah, strength 4.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh.
2.
2, and then you've got 6 up saves because there's no
Yep.
chopper this turn. He
Saves
only does
1.
1, and what happens? Stunned. So he's
Stuns
back
again.
to stunned. And it's not like Mordheim where you automatically go out if you're wounded when on the floor.
Are we testing for sploosh?
Yes, but
5.
5.
Cool.
Right. Let's see what happens to the banner bearer.
Yeah.
So the falling into the water won't actually affect until Paul's turn,
Yeah.
which is right now.
Wow, awesome
Yay!
stuff.
So Paul, it's your turn. What's going
So
on?
we'll get the unfortunate drowning out of the way first. So it's a 1 normally, but is in heavy armour, plate armour. So we're doing it a 1 or a 2. It makes more sense.
Yeah. So it's that. And basically you roll for your movement. So that was a D3 plus 1 roll,
Yeah.
but -2. You now take a drowning check.
Yeah.
So on a 1 or a 2 because he's in armour. He's dead. He
He's
just
drowned.
sinks to the bottom.
Glug, glug, glug.
So he just hits the water and
Serves
carries
you
on
right for
going
going
down.
in the water.
And that's the banner gone.
Yeah.
Just into the...
Good job he stole it. So the
Yeah, charges, I suppose.
charges, yeah.
Hmm.
So he's going to charge you, Gaffer.
Get out of the way.
Yeah. Drummer's going to go into there,
Yeah, so both charging the gaff.
and we'll have another bod over,
Oh no, oh no.
and then another bod supporting.
See, this is why I sailed this way round. This
Yeah.
didn't want to swarm up. Thanks for softening them up, Phil.
It's alright.
They're just using it to get onto the beach, mate. It's not to do with your guys that's on it.
Right.
It's,
So I'm not going to use my great weapon. I'm going to use my hand weapon.
yeah.
It's not the combat phase yet.
But I am doing that in the combat phase.
Yeah.
Right.
So, ship's going to attempt to move under its own spell.
So he needs to try and cut loose. He definitely does.
Definitely does.
Because that's. Oh no, you don't get. You don't get irresistible forces off bounds.
Yeah.
No.
Do I get an irresistible force to dispel? No.
So,
So you move plus your d6, but you've got to try and cut loose.
you've got to try and cut loose first.
Yeah. So you do.
Which he does.
So you get 8 plus d6, and that cut loose should have been done last turn,
Yeah.
but we didn't look up the rules for that until just now. So we're going to allow it.
So it's going to go 4 that way. And then 4 up to it.
You're just colliding with the beach.
Yeah, they're going to. Other bods are going to get out.
And I suppose you've got to move your distance, so that will be a grounding on that.
Yeah.
So the strength of the ground hit when something is beached, I think, is based off a large ship because the ground is large. So it's strength of 4 plus d6 for the strength. Do you want to?
Yeah,
someone else
no.
roll to
Yeah.
do it. So it's strength 6, so we'll still need a 6 up because the toughness of a ship is 8. No, so it's
Lovely.
completely fine.
The argy bargy is okie dokie.
It's time to go.
Go, go, go!
Right, what do your orcs do? And the goblins, I suppose.
Well, the goblins are probably going to shoot. So we go 2 inch off, and then normal move.
Yeah. Like a single normal move.
Yeah.
And I suppose the ones behind will just jump off in
Yeah.
contact. If they're within their normal move from the front of the boat.
Yeah. Cool.
He makes up on the spot. Because we think that's how it worked over here. So surely it follows the same rules.
Awesome. So we'll go with 4 gobbles on the top. I'm
Yeah.
going to try and plink the Dark Elves.
The Corsairs.
Yeah.
Right. So you've got a 16-inch range, so it's definitely over half range.
Yeah.
Is there any cover from where they're standing?
I would say so, yeah. Yeah.
So it's another -1.
Cool.
Sixes.
6s.
Oh!
2 of them.
Do you want to randomise on which one they go on?
Yeah, can do.
Or do you want to
Just a split
one?
one and one.
Okay, cool. So,
Force.
yeah,
Yeah.
3, so 4s.
Got 1.
And a 6 up light armour.
5 up. Sea dragon
She-dragon cloak.
She dragon cloak. No.
No, didn't help.
What'd you do?
See what happens.
A stunned.
Stunned.
And the islands are like tapered, right?
Yeah.
Rather than a drop off a cliff.
Oh yeah, you would.
Yeah. you roll into the sea.
I've stubbed my toe on holiday and it hurts, so
Did it cause you to
Yeah, it
lose
did.
your stance?
I nearly drowned on a toe.
Right. So into the combat phase.
Combat here.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm going to use my hand weapon and my shield.
Cool.
Because it's a new combat, so you
Yeah.
can change it.
And that means I strike
You
first
strike
there,
first.
because I'm at initiative 10.
Okay. Who are you striking into? Split your attacks.
I'm just going to put them all into the... Well, the boss is toughness 5, but the other orc's toughness 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you gonna like try and offend like Captain Smollett?
It's just like...
Yeah. Get back.
What I'm going to do is just going to put them all into your boss.
Yeah, that would.
Okay, so your arm weapon skill 6, your weapon skill...
6.
Alright, 4s.
That's 2.
2. Now, toughness 5.
Toughness 5.
Yeah,
So
so
it's me strength 5.
I'm strength 4, he's toughness
right,
5.
Okay.
So
So
5s.
5s. Oh!
Small balls.
2 wounds. What's your minus, Phil?
What's the
Anything?
minus?
Minus nothing.
Minus nothing. So 3 ups.
What are you using? Hand weapon shield?
Yeah. Now I've got plate armour.
Oh, he's got all this, hasn't he?
Troll-eyed trousers. That's for Rich Gibson. Loves his troll-eyed trousers, that lad. So 2 free ups. Awesome.
Bastard.
Oh no!
It's coming back.
Right.
So Iron Belly's got 3 attacks.
He gets 1 hit.
What's your weapon skill?
Same as yours.
Yeah. Cool.
Strength 4, 3s to wound because you took his
Wounded.
3.
Yeah. So I have got a 3-up save, full plate and a shield. So it goes to a 4 because you've got chopper.
Cool.
Ah, bugger.
Have you got a ward?
No. 2 wounds.
Okay. So that takes a wound off.
Yep.
Yeah.
The other Black Orc.
2 attacks. And a supporting.
Okay. Yeah, because we forgot about that.
2 hits.
Yep.
He's a strength 4 though.
Yeah, it's
So
a 3s again.
2.
1 save, 1 doesn't,
Save.
so what do you do?
See what happens.
Knocked down.
Down.
So an initiative check, please, Phil.
Fine.
Okay.
And then the Black Orc here onto the guy on deck. Is he now stunned?
He is stunned.
Put boot in.
So that actually isn't a thing in skirmish.
Right.
You've still got to wound and
Roll
kill
to
them.
wound.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
So-
roll to hit. 1. No.
I'm weapon
no.
skill 4.
He's weapon skill
And weapon
elf.
skill 4.
Weapon skill elf.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right, so that is the orcs go. Invasion of the island has begun. I'm feeling like I should have jumped off onto the island now.
Yeah.
But we'll see how I rectify it in my
That's
turn,
it.
or not at all. So in my go, I'm going to this guy recovers. Move this guy out of the way and charge halberdier number expendable over here. Now on a 1, he'll just fall into the drink. So I don't fall in, luckily, and then I'm going to start manoeuvring dudes for next turn. So my Tutagen is going to come to the front. Handgunners. Do you know what? I'm going to stay where they are. I want to get some fire down onto Phil's decks, but we at least know what side everyone's going to be on. So I'm going to manoeuvre all my free company so they're crewing the ship on the opposite side to where I want to be. And then I'm going to move my greatswords and stuff to basically manoeuvre off the ship next turn. Onwards, lads! In the shooting phase, guy in the crow's nest is going to fire is that a
He's
crewman?
part of the crewman of theirs, so these 2 on there.
Okay.
It's because of my stupid coconut hairs, they can't go on there.
Yeah, at least you leave him there.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's coconut hair.
That's
yeah.
cool.
For the reeds. I'm going to fire at one of your crossbowmen. Right. That was well off. So it's into the rigging, and it's over half thing. So 6. No. He's rubbish up there.
Do this.
My handgunner at the back is going to fire through everyone, needing a 6 as well.
Hey!
Yeah, slots a crossbowman, wounds them at -1.
Okay, so I've got a 6-up save. No.
Because you've got shield and light armor.
Yeah, I've got a shield on light armor.
And what's he do? 4 stunned. So you're actually now below your threshold for crewing, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I've got 4 handgunners that are going to fire into the 1 into each of the crossbowmen.
Okay. So they would need 6s and then
Or
again.
5s, because
Yeah.
they're in short range.
Well, no, they moved, haven't they?
No, I stopped.
Oh, right, okay.
I said I was going to move them, and then I was like, no, because I want to fire.
Oh, right,
I want to
okay.
fire into your dudes. 3s, that's another wound. So on a 6, Phil saves.
No.
What's it do? Another stunned. Right. Combat phase. My halberdier into your dudes. So you go first then.
Yeah. So you're in contact with both my...
Well, I've got to be Hunter.
Yeah.
So you've got 1 hit and then 4's to wound.
No.
No. My halberdier strikes back. I hit.
Hits.
Strength 4. Brains
Oh, you got
I
minus
take a
one.
wound off your thing because yours is a.
He just takes one
Yeah.
of the guys.
Yeah. Because weirdly, War Machines, obviously,
Stat wounds.
weirdly for this rule set, because you've got wounds, we don't roll the dice to see what happens to a dude until you're at 0 wounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
With that, I won the combat, so I'm going to roll to see if I can push off.
Okay.
So he's a 4 up. No.
Stuck.
So he's stuck there. I do on a bigger boat because it's on a 2 for a bigger boat.
Right.
So you're free in your turn as well to move off.
Okay.
Which it is now, in fact, your turn.
That's it.
So into Phil's 4. So Phil, it's your turn. What are you doing?
So I'm gonna anchor up with the boat with the repeater bolt thrower on,
Yeah.
and I'm actually gonna anchor up as well with the boat that has got my master on as well.
Okay.
So just gonna do recoveries.
So the stunned go to knock down.
Yeah.
Right.
So is that guy anchoring up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So both of them are anchoring up.
He's turning around, isn't he?
And that
Stunned.
uses 2 crewmen's activations. Oh, so I suppose that one can't anchor, but it just immediately collides with the
Well, it
orc
would-
ship
it would
and
go-
takes a strength 3 hit.
Well, it would go forward
Well, it
And
goes
then-
forward 0.
and then does nothing. And
Yeah,
then hits
exactly.
it.
So
Yeah.
it's a strength 3 hit because you just like lap into it.
Okay.
You
So
roll mine.
no.
No, and no. Cool.
Clonk clonk.
Right. What's your actual movements?
Oh, he goes that way.
Oh yeah, because he was stunned to knock down
Yep.
the Corsair on the beach.
With it.
This Corsair is gonna leg it.
Right, and you can now search, because it's just if you get there, you can search. On a 4 up, you found the treasure. You do!
It's funny.
You found the treasure!
Right.
It's potatoes!
The best.
That is
Nature's
it
gold,
is,
that,
isn't
isn't it? Nature's gold.
Exactly, from the potatoes from the New World.
Teters.
So
Taters, precious.
he's
What's taters?
gonna move down there, and he actually gets there.
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
Yeah. What's your leader do? I suppose you're just in combat, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. He stands up. He's just in combat. Because he's in combat with your boss, isn't he?
Yeah.
Anyone on the other ship doing anything?
Yeah.
I want to know, what is the plan for the getaway after having the loot? Are you like invade someone else's ship and get out?
I have no idea at this moment in time. So we've got 2 lads that are anchoring down. So I've got one there that can shoot. The one that can shoot is going to shoot at this Black Orc over here.
Okay.
I didn't nominate which one's my lordling, so I'm just going to randomise which one it is out of
so
the 5,
1, 2, 3.
4, 5. 1. So it is that one
So
that
it's
isn't.
the exact
Excellent.
guy that can shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, it needed to be.
Yeah.
So he's ballistic skill 5, so he hits on 2s. It's long range, so he hits on 3s, and it's multiple shots, so he hits on 4s.
Okay.
Cool.
1 hit. It's strength 3.
Toughness 4.
Yep. So 5s. No. Does nothing. Then we've got combats.
Combats. So,
Where do you want to start, Phil?
We'll go over here first.
Into the halberdier.
Yeah. So my 1 attack.
Yeah.
Done it.
Yay! Halberdier gets his name if he kills this guy. Strikes back. No. Oh.
Then,
Boo.
then
Turns out a halberd isn't great when you're next to someone.
no.
over here, Master stood up, so he's striking last.
Yeah. So, Iron Belly first. Each twice. Wounds you once.
No minus on this now because you've not charged.
No.
Oh, fuck's sake! Fuck off! Fuck off!
Phil's out of the room.
Fuck off!
See what happens.
Fuck
Oh, mate.
off!
Oh no.
Oh no. Fetch us that banner while you're down there, pal.
Right, that's it. Done and dusted now. I'll pack up and go home. Thank you very much.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
Right.
You bunch of bastards.
The guy that's down.
The guy that's down. You'll attack first against the guy that's down.
Yeah. Ooh. 2.
2 hits and then 3s.
2 wounds.
So we'll get 6 up saves. 1 goes through, which does.
Twat. Oh, I hate you. Right, I'm definitely going home now. And I'm going to go and tell my dad over
I'm
both of
backing
you.
up.
Back it up.
Telling him.
Tell my dad over both of you, you bastards.
Some big horrible Yorkshire big boy.
Came down, ignored Northern hospitality, then buggered me at fantasy.
And with that, we'll get into Paul's go.
Elven Wanger, but it's really small and thin as well.
It's cold.
Yeah.
So what is happening in your go?
So the Black Orc pair are going to try and do a risky charge to the Corsair that's just found the treasure. The 2 Orc Spearmen are going to do something really unorky and really brave and charge the guy on the deck. Then the Gaffer is going to charge the chap that's leaving the ship.
Yeah, so I suppose he's stood right next. I suppose you can stand on the edge next to him, can't you?
Yeah.
But anyone else would have to be on the boat.
Brian, so shall I do my standing shooting first?
Yeah, mate,
Yeah.
Yeah, so in there, got quick shot, so it's only 4s and not 5s like I said before. Bollocks.
And the guy that's getting charged by the boss hits once. No wound.
Cool. So I'll go with Gaffer.
Barefoot dice available on the Patreon.
Yeah.
Gaffer gets in.
Gets in.
Is he jumping across or is he...
I'm just going to belt him from side of boat.
so that you don't have to make a swim test?
No, 'cause I want to steal the boat as well.
Fair. Right.
The Black Orcs into Lado.
Yeah, 2 dice, pick the highest. Because we're playing the old world.
Yep,
So it's 8 inch.
8 inch.
He's in.
Is
Cool. And his mate. He's up behind him. Cool.
Right.
Oh, sorry. 2 spearmen. First one.
Gets in.
Yeah, loves
Second one. In. Cool. Right, the island's looking very orky at the moment.
Scream.
Maybe me and Phil shouldn't have fought each other.
It's Greenland.
If only we had some sort of artillery piece or repeater bolt thrower to combat.
Oh, like that's doing anything in this game.
Yeah. The boat's going to try and cast its spell to move.
Okay.
On a 9 again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's
you get
just
it.
going to turn. And get ready for loading.
in the door.
Yeah.
Right. Combat phase. Where are we starting?
Shift these. On treasure last.
Right. Gaffer into the Corsair.
Yeah.
You've got Furious Charge, haven't you?
And I forgot Furious Charge, yeah.
Right.
Extra dice.
So it's 4 attacks. If you're on 3s,
No, hitting on 4s.
oh, you have skill 6.
I'm weapon skill 4. Oh, you're doing
Yeah,
the
yeah,
gaffer
the
first.
gaffer.
Sorry, yeah, you're hitting
Yeah.
on 3s. Sorry.
2.
So
3s.
No!
No.
Corsair strikes back. Has he just got 1 attack?
Yeah. So Corsairs only have 1 attack.
Can they not have 2 hand weapons?
I gave him repeated handbolts. You can't have both.
Gutted.
No.
Right.
Cool. I'll do the really unarky one. Put boot into him on deck. So 2 guys. 1 hit. Wounds.
Minor. Oh, have you got choppers?
Just additional weapon.
So it doesn't save on us because it was a 6 up.
Yeah.
What's he do? A 4.
4.
Stunned. Right.
And then Treasure Island.
So in the middle.
Yeah. Black Orc and his mate sporting.
Yeah.
Furious charge. Put another one in.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they ain't got extra hand weapons.
Ah,
So
right.
Ah,
that's
right.
with
So it's
the-
1 to 2
Yeah.
dice.
1. So 1 up, basic, furious charge, and his mate helping him. What's your weapon skill?
It's 4.
So 1 hit.
1 8.
Strength 4, toughness 3.
No!
Hey.
And the Corsair strikes back.
No.
Ah, the most interesting of combats. Nothing happens. Now, because Phil, he's a bit far away from his mates, but he is still within the bubble that he doesn't need to take a leadership check for being outnumbered 2 to 1.
Yeah.
So, that's Orcs go. Into Empire go. So into my movement phase, I should have moved last turn for the cast off, because we just got here and was like, am I just going to immediately move 2 inches forward and slam in? Well, this turn, I'm going to drop anchor, because we only moved last turn like an inch. It was Phil that moved an inch, I didn't move, which is just as good. I'm going to use 2 models to drop anchor.
Yeah.
Everyone else ashore! Right, so I'm going to, this point here, which is now over the shoreline, everyone's going to start jumping off. Tutorial guard places and then moves 4. And we're just basically going to be doing that. Need to get the handgunners over. Basically what I've done is I've rearranged my militia to the back with a great sword protector. My handgunner has stepped to the side, and do you know what? Another handgunner is going to step into firing position towards the Orc boat. 2 handgunners have stayed still. Everyone else has moved to the front, to the crossing point, where a Tutorial has jumped down, because I just about had the movement to only jump down. A handgunner's got onto the shore, and a Tutorial has run as far as possible as well.
Yeah.
So, shooting, I've got the guy in the crow's nest who's actually going to fire at Phil's boat. At Paul's boat.
Yeah.
Confusing.
Phil.
That's
Too many Phils.
long range, and you're on a boat, so it's -1. So it's a 6 to hit. I do! And I wound a goblin. You've got no save, I imagine.
Pants and vest shave.
He's just knocked down.
Which? Any? Or
Any of you. Yeah, I don't care. The 2...
cheap life for a goblin, innit?
Yeah. The 2 handgunners that moved are going to fire... Do you know what? I'm going to fire into the back of the black orc that's near the objective.
Is it
No.
into
no
combat?
hits. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably. But missed anyway.
Missed anyway. Cool.
And the 2 that stayed still at the front of the boat that's going to fire into Phil's crossbowman on 6s. Just 1. And it wounds with a -2 to armor.
Roll to see what you do.
He's stunned, and one of the ones that is up is stunned. Combat phase. He's just the halberdier into the single bolt thrower guy.
Hits.
You have skill 4.
Yeah.
I am 4, sir.
Are you a veteran?
I am.
Oh, right, okay. Doesn't then.
And my veteran halberdier back hits. Doesn't wound. We carry on. That's combat phase in Empire turn. So we get into Phil's turn 5. So Phil, what is happening in your turn 5?
So, recovery. Stands up. Stands up. That one, cheeky one, you don't stand up. You go back down.
Oh, he flips over.
Yeah.
To knock down.
He flips over. So then, nothing else there. Go into my shooting phase.
Into movement, if you want.
I've got nothing to move.
Right, okay, so you weighing anchor here.
But it still is, isn't it? Do I have to do it every turn?
It's down,
I don't
isn't
know,
it?
I
It's
suppose
down
not, yeah.
already. So
Don't know.
the 2 that I've got up,
Yes.
moved. They're going to shoot at the gunneria.
Yeah. The handgunner in the back. Get 2 hits because it's what 4s because you're short range.
So moved and multiple shots, so he's still hitting on 5s.
Right. Okay.
So 4s, 1 with armor bane, 1 with not.
Got no armor, mate.
Why do they call it Island of Doom again? Down.
Stunned.
Bash.
Then the captain or the lordling, he's
Yeah.
going to shoot at the Tutujun guard that's there. Don't do anything. And then the last one that's there, it's a normal guy. He's going to be hitting on 4s.
Yeah. This Tutujun guard.
Does nothing.
No.
There's a Piruli.
Then it's combat. So should we start at the repair bolt?
Halberdier.
Yeah.
Hits me on 4s.
Hits.
Wins me on 4s. Halberdier back. Hits. Wounds at
It
-1.
doesn't matter. They have no armor.
What's it do? You're stunned,
No,
sir.
no, because it's a war machine. It's dead.
Well, because you're sick of the never-ending combat with the bolt thrower.
Well, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Like, how can you stun a bolt thrower?
I suppose I'm
Has it
hitting
run
the
out of
dude
crew?
rather than...
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, it's dead. I've had enough of it. It's dead.
Fail-safe detonator.
Corsair, I'm initiative 4. I'm 3. I was thinking. I don't hit anyway. I don't hit anyway. Go on. You get your two. You get your 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Gets
Nope.
0
Zip.
hits.
Boss, I'm initiative 4. Your initiative probably better.
Inish 5 on
Yeah.
the big boss.
Yeah, so 3 attacks, he's no furious charge. Hits twice.
Twice.
Strength 4, toughness 3s, 3s. 1. Sits up. Oh! Oh, he makes it!
Bing.
Phil strikes back.
No.
No. The downed guy.
Yeah.
Attack last there. Go on.
2 hits. 1 wound. Choppers. Reroll 1s to wound.
Oh, he's all the time, not just on the charge.
Just says all.
Still.
Still, he's dead. Don't matter if it's 2 or 1. He's dead.
So it is when it's charged, so it's just 1 that has done it. So
Yeah.
what does the 1 do on the injury?
5.
It vindicated Phil in with your statement after the fact.
Yeah.
And that's Phil's go.
Right.
Because at that point, that was the leadership check here, but the other combats have gone. They don't need their leadership check now because the combats are already over. Into Paul's gone.
Okie dokie.
So Orcs, what is happening?
The gobos have been shouted at to actually use the bows that they came with.
To actually do something.
Yeah, so they're gonna get lined up.
Oh no, the firing line.
Over here.
Oh no.
He's gonna get back up from being stunned by your guy, from being knocked down by your guy.
Yeah.
Ooh, now then.
The landing parties.
The landing parties. These are going to charge
The Corsair.
the Corsair.
One gets he's less than 7 away, right?
Yeah. Cool.
And the other one
And his mate.
gets
Right.
Right.
So, risky one. They're going to go back to their own vessel.
Yeah, it's the Black Orcs on the dragon ship currently.
Yeah. He's going to try and leap across. Finish 3.
Yeah, and that's because they're not tied together at the moment. No one rammed. They've been cut loose, so it's an initiative check rather than like a boarding.
First one. Loves it.
Passes because it's equal to or under your initiative. Go on, Phil.
That should have been a drift in my turn because I couldn't anchor it.
Oh, and it hadn't been anchored.
It hadn't been anchored.
Uh,
Don't matter.
it doesn't matter now. But
Cool.
I suppose in Phil's turn, because he's now in control of the boat, we'll do an adrift just at any point he chooses to activate it.
No, leave it.
Okay.
Fine. It should stay where it is. Yeah, the anchor's fallen in by mistake.
Right. Okay.
So, because the warlord is my boss is not having much joy hitting this dark elf while that boat's bobbing up and down, these two are going to drop anchor
Okay.
on that ship.
Fine. Yeah.
Sort.
We're not going to do it. Fine, we won't do the adrift. Whatever those rules are.
Yeah, they're
Those
dropping out.
mind-boggling rules.
Yeah.
Shooting phase?
Shootings. So an ours there. So we're going to have 3 at bottom.
What, firing into my crew?
Yeah.
Loser!
All lot. We'll go 6 into your crew.
So, are you going into the handgunner, or are you going into the militia?
I'll go into handgunners, because we don't want them firing back.
Okay. So, there's 2 here. You're long range, and cover means you'll hit on a 6.
Yeah. 6s. No way.
Oh, 3 6s and 3 1s.
Devil's dice.
And then wounded on 4s.
4s. 2.
2. So 1 on each.
Yeah.
First one. Second.
So knock down and knock down. See if I fall into the drink. They're both fine because initiative
Both
3 plus
fine.
1 for the rail.
Cool.
Do you know what? None of us, other than jumping across. Oh, your black
My
old banner, yeah.
Pulled him in.
Got knocked in by the sword swipe.
Yeah.
Combat.
The guy at the back is going to try and plink one across. No, he's not. He's out of range.
Yeah, out of range of the tutor June.
Yeah. So combat.
Yeah. Boss into the Corsair or in the
Well,
treasure bit.
It'll be them that's charged first, won't it?
Oh yeah, because they initiative 2 or 3 plus
Yeah.
3.
Wowzers.
2 misses from the orcs.
Your boss will now go.
Yeah.
There's 3 attacks hitting on 3s. That's 3
Threes.
hits. 3s to wound. 1 wound. No minus gives Phil a 6-up save, which he fails.
Cool.
What does it do? A stunned.
Cool.
Right.
This one here.
That one there.
So you
Yeah,
get
in
2.
central combat. You strike first, Phil. Phil gets a 5 hits, but you'll need a 5 to wound because he's higher toughness. Wounds.
Wounded.
What's it? Armor save, I suppose.
4 up plate armor.
No, it goes
No.
through. What's it do? A stunned.
He's stunned.
Right, so that's 1 down, so they won't get an attack. You hit with 2 attacks, so just take
take
the
an
1
attack off.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's rolling to wound, gets a wound.
Wounds.
6-up save for Phil. Oh, he makes it.
Wowzers.
Come on, mate. Die.
Die.
Well, I can't get that, can I?
Yeah, you could get your crossbowmen over. We could form an alliance, you and I.
Absolutely not. They can just all go home.
A knife-eared alliance.
I know. So sometimes need most against these.
Yeah.
The Green Menace. That I suppose, because Paul isn't outnumbered in that combat, so it doesn't need like an all alone check or anything like that.
I am here, aren't I?
this guy.
But I'm
Oh,
stunned.
yeah. Yeah, so he can't run
You
away.
can't
anyway.
run away.
Into Empire Go, the MMS lawn mower. I'm gonna run around with my Tutor Guard because they're okay in assaults, so I've heard. They get all the way to here, being a bit with it. Then everyone else is gonna start jumping ashore and going 4 inches when they jump and then disembark. Do you know what?
Dead springy, this stuff you've used.
Yeah.
Dead springy.
That's foliage thing.
The club
Yeah,
stuff.
the club
No,
stuff.
the coarse turf from
Oh,
London
right.
Scenics
Right.
with liquid latex and seafoam trees underneath.
It's like a trampoline.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I give it like 3 coats of liquid latex.
What to do?
So it'll definitely stay all the
Yeah, I
time.
was like, I'm as ham-fisted as they come. So that is basically what's going to happen. Is they need as many coats of protection as possible.
I did some, and I weren't as liberal with. And 2 games in, they were just like stakes.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I thought. Like mine would be.
But the bottom of my box were just full of green mush.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go by error.
Everyone else is gonna. Do you know what? The halberdier is gonna ignore you, and my handgunners are gonna recognise that there's more of a threat over here. Right, into the shooting phase. I've got handgunner on the top. He's going to shoot into the assisting guy.
Yeah.
He's in short range. You're not in cover. Hits on a 4. No. Useless bastard. The two
I think
people
you've
that
definitely
move.
put the wrong guy up there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's good at spotting people, not too good at
See if
shooting.
you can have a shift up there.
We weren't expecting anyone to be on the booty island.
Yeah.
We were the only ones on the booty quest. My two guys that moved hit on 6s for long range, or for short range, but I moved with a ponderous weapon. Or a clumbersome weapon. Whichever the -2 is. No. And my two guys that stood up from being knocked down also count as moving, so hit on 6s. I don't know why I did them separately. No. Well, that was a good turn.
You got another one there with a gun.
Where? Oh, these guys?
Yeah.
No, they're just throwing weapons as free company.
Ah, right, okay.
Sadly. And with that, we'll get into Phil's turn 6. Phil, your go. What's occurring?
Well, he'll flip over what you should do. Well, actually, he's held off like 3 orcs at the moment, hasn't he?
He's like holding off the entire warband.
Yeah. He'll stand up. So what we'll do, we're going to shoot at the orc that's in, that we're supporting but isn't in combat.
Yeah, so he's in cover.
So first one, moved, long range, multiple shots. So he's hitting on 6s. No. The
Then you've got
next,
3 that didn't move.
yep. So they'll be hitting on 5s. 2.
And 5s to wound. Oh,
One
guess
with
what?
armor bane.
Guess what?
1.
So that is a 5 up save.
5 up.
And then
Goes through. He just knocks him down.
Knocks him down.
And then
the lordling
shooting at a down guy.
shooting at the down guide. So cover, long range, multiple shots. So he's hitting on 5s. 5s.
Oh,
Loves
6s.
Nothing.
Nothing.
They hit though.
And then you've got the combats.
Yeah, so this right here, it's on 4s, done it. You can't do nothing back because you're stunned. Do you want to just finish him off?
Could try.
Yeah, so the Corsair with his bars.
There we go. Now get that for you. There we
Feels.
go. 3 6s. Oh, he gets 1, so you get 2.
He
Puts him down.
I think this is why in Mordheim they made it so that if you wound
Curb stomping him.
Yeah.
it's curb stop.
Right.
So the 2 spearmen. Failed to hit.
No, the Corsair back, I suppose.
No, he's
only
stunned.
Oh, he's stunned now.
Yeah.
So,
Right. Good go, Phil.
good times. Good times.
times.
Really effective.
His balls go.
So. Yeah. He's going to turn on. He's going to get up.
And he moves at half. They can move at half rate, but not charge
Yeah.
in the turn that you stood up.
Gobbo's coming over.
Just moving across.
Yeah.
We're at sort of like roadblocks a little bit.
Yeah. He's jumping down. I am going to move the ship though.
Do you know what we said about maybe we like taking a cannon or not?
Yeah.
Maybe we should have all taken cannons to potentially end this
I'll,
by
try-
sinking some ships.
Try and move ship on an 8.
Do you want to try and stop him, Phil?
No.
I will.
So it goes D6.
Yeah, so you lose a d6 off your d6 plus 8.
Yeah.
So it's just 8.
Cool.
The power of war magic is weak. I suppose because they're failing to kill these elves.
That's
It
it.
went well when you were killing them elves, but now that you're not.
Yeah.
Wrecking up my dread fleet, that. Oh. So into combats, I guess, or into shooting.
Shootings.
Yeah.
3.
So you've got 3 in range of my handgunner, is this?
Yeah.
Okay. So long range needs 6s?
Yeah.
Because of the cover?
Go on.
Combat. Do you want to
Combat again.
go try and do the elf?
Is this the one on the floor?
Yeah. All it.
All right.
Just need a 5 now, mate.
Damn it.
Tell you what, and we'll see if he saves it. Better not do. Thank God for that.
Are we just saying that if you're down, you get taken out now? He's got to do the
Oh, go on.
I'm happy for us to change it to that since I think we're all in agreement it's a better.
Hey!
Yeah. Yay!
So,
That chapter's over.
Treasure Island, you'll go first there, don't you?
Oh, missed.
Misses. And then
So,
Paul's attacks back.
he gets up, doesn't he? But he goes,
He goes last.
Yeah.
no. Now he's up.
Because he went stunned in Phil's turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoop.
That was combat. Into Migo, I suppose.
You're gonna you charging the shooting guard?
Yeah, of course. So, Shootage and Guard, both of them are going to charge. One's going to charge the Black Orc. The closer one's going to charge the Black Orc. The further one is going to charge the Corsair.
Right.
Right. So the closer one is in because gets a 9. The further one gets a 7.
Yeah.
So gets in. My ship, I don't want to get raided up the arse by
I'm just moving it.
so I'm going to cast off and start sailing this way to tack back and get me on the other side. So I'm sailing across the wind. I'm going to go 8 plus up to 18. So I'm going to go 2 and turn, then go another 10 and turn. That's 12 out of my 18. And then go another 6. Ready to start tacking back next turn. Now my shooting is going to consist of all my handgunners firing into Phil's.
That's some
Crossbow.
that's some hours way sailing, that, innit?
So I'm going to fire my 5 handguns. I'm not going to fire my handguns yet. I'm going to move some of the guys that I got off the boat. That would definitely help. Come on, Otto von Pantaloon. Lead the charge. Everyone runs forward holding their sticks in this gunfight. And now it's time for shooting. So my handgunner on the land is going to fire at the unengaged orc supporting guy. He hits. He doesn't wound though. Do you know what? I'm going to have 2 handgunners into Phil's close crossbows and 3 into the supporting attacks guy. So I'm going to need 6s to hit the orc because I'm just imagining there's a bit of cover. But I hate squatting. No. And then the 2 into Phil's crossbowman. I get 1 hit because it's -1 for the boats.
Go on, roll your damage on him.
Stunned.
Stuns him.
Then combats. I've got Tutorage and Guard. First one into the Corsair. I get 1 hit because I'm weapon skill 4.
Yep.
Strength 5 on the charge with my War Mallet.
Yep.
Oh, it does wound.
Yep.
I'm dead. Schools him.
Cracky Moses.
The other guy into the Black Orc. I don't hit.
That's it. So Black Hawk back. My guy and sporting guy, it's full of rolls now everywhere. 2 hits,
Yeah. It's toughness 4.
2 wounds.
2 4-up saves. 1.
See what happens.
Oh, he
Hey.
brains me.
Bang!
Bastard. Right.
Them elves must have been greased up. Got to be.
Yeah.
Got to
deadly
be.
in these combats. Right. So that is the end of my go. And it's going into Phil's turn 7. So what are you going to do, Phil?
So, I can't do anything
Why not?
with the bow. So I'll have to just stay there and shoot.
Yeah, I think you can attempt to recruit with less people The normal, you just get like movement minuses.
Do I? Do you know what they are?
Should we look it up?
If you don't know what they are, we're just gonna shoot.
Okay.
Shoot.
Okay. So yeah, you stunned guy flips over to downed. Who are you going to start hosing down?
The Black Orcs that are on the thing there. So the Lordling.
Fuck you, Black Orc.
Whoa! The Lordling is over half range. You've got cover.
Just killed your mate on the treasure chest.
To be fair, you took out an entire boat.
Yeah, you took out anything. So
forgot about
Lordlings is on 4s. 1 hit. No wounds.
And then the other 3?
Then the other 3, which are on 5s.
Yes. Oh, 3 hits.
Wowzers.
5's to wound though.
One.
Got one.
It's a 4-up save for the Black Orc.
Saved it.
Loves it.
Plink. Into Orky go.
Okay.
You don't have to do it. You have to do anything with it now because you found it. If it's 2 people, you just pick it up, don't you?
Yeah,
well, let's see. Have they got Impetuous? Oh no, because
The
they
Black
Black
Orcs
Orcs.
aren't.
Oh, so
We spoke about this before, didn't we? If it had been the other guys and they'd have failed the
Impetuosity. Yeah.
they'd have gone and charged in. Good old Black Orcs. Send a Black Orc.
Bastards. Right. What are you doing then?
So we're gonna test for ship on an 8.
Do you want to roll it, Phil?
No, you're alright.
An 8, so I don't beat you.
Cool.
So you get your mighty 1d6 plus 8. Or you
Right.
can just have your bloke swim to the ship, I suppose.
Yeah, could do. So 1d6 plus 8. See how what we got. So we go up to 13. So we're gonna go.
You coming all the way around that way?
Yeah.
So that's 6 inches forwards,
Yeah.
a 45-degree turn,
Yep.
4, and a 45, and then 2.
Yep.
And I think 2 gets you actually into the
Cove.
cove. Is that what it is? Is it cove?
Yeah, it's a cove.
Right.
Pedal's Island.
Yeah. So, Black Orcs.
Oiking it back.
Right,
The
get,
loot.
Get them moved.
So these are going to come out first.
I should have just stayed here.
Yeah, should have.
Oh no. He's going to leave behind some
You
boys.
got this, lads.
He's got the potatoes. Whatever we're going to do now.
Spuds.
We're all going to die in the Border Prince's Delta because of this.
These are going to pull anchor.
And just let it drift off.
Oh yeah, you need loads of crew, don't you? For
You
that?
need 2 more crew.
Let's see what happens
Right,
if you've got
we'll
less
get-
than the minimum size.
Yeah.
So what are the orcs doing
So-
in the dragon ship?
They're not crewed it fully, so it's moving half speed. They're gonna. These 2 lads pull it anchor, and the gaffer's gonna be at the tiller trying to steer
Trying to
it.
steer it. Right.
Yeah.
So it's 8 plus 2d6 halved because you're going across the wind.
Yeah.
6 plus 8, 14, so 7.
7. So
So
two forwards,
And then 45.
45. Cool.
Right. And that is your go, so it's into my go.
Oh shoot, gobos.
Oh, shoot gobos, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm speeding past things. Where are you shooting the
So
gobos?
4 gobos are gonna fire at the Night Ladder.
My tutogen.
Yeah.
Okay. He's over half range, there's no cover, so 1 hit
1 hit.
because it's 5s.
What's
Then
his toughness?
toughness 4, so 5s.
Oh, I thought that was a 6.
I
It
thought
looked
You
like
were
a
so lucky for
6.
the 6. Right. So then that is then into my go. I'm going to activate Tutogen. I'm going to charge this guy and try and strike across the boat.
Yep.
I'll definitely be in. Otto is going to try and charge this orc here.
Loves it.
So 3 and then 9. 9 gets me in.
Cool.
Oh no, that's 10 total. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
failed charge 6. everyone else is going to realise Otto's mistake and
Get stuck behind him.
follow in a conga.
He's dead now, though.
Falling into the drain.
Falling in.
Everyone here is going to start just piling on backwards. So the great swords first. The first one is in. The second one is in. And then my halberdiers are going to move to within an inch behind.
Yeah.
I'll charge them both. The first one gets in. The second one gets in.
Cool.
Boat manoeuvres. I'm going to turn going away from the wind during this movement, so I'm just going to add D6.
Yeah.
Ooh.
14.
So I go 3, and then I can turn 45. I had to think about the remaining movement for far too long. I've got 11 left. I'm going to go 6. Turn 45, and then another 5 to get round to here. I'm going to catch up on you lads. Handgunners.
You've had Blackhawks down as twackers, had you?
My handgunner here is going to fire into the Black Orc that's just jumped aboard the ship that's not in combat with the Tutagen. Cheated by the tray.
Saved by the tray.
Depends from what perspective.
Yeah.
From my perspective, the Jedi are evil.
Yeah, that's it.
Tutagen charged into the Black Orc.
I've got all bases covered, to be fair.
You're across a linear obstacle, I suppose. So don't get the charge bonus.
Yeah.
So your Black Orc goes for.
But so I imagine with the same initiative.
What initiative are you?
I'm initiative probably 3.
Same time.
Yeah. So do you want to roll yours first?
Well, you go first, you come steaming in.
Bash. I miss. Black Orc back. Hits. Strength 4.
Boom.
Oh no. Full plate. I fail.
Downs him.
And downs me. And do you know what?
Get off our ship.
Initiative check or I'll fall into the water.
To the drink.
I fail.
It fails. 1 or 2.
Oh, we'll do it next turn.
Yeah.
Like we did with yours.
Yeah.
I suppose I'm stunned, so do I... I will just die. Because I'm stunned in the water.
Yeah.
I wasn't knocked down that I can still move.
Yeah.
I can't move at all, so I just drown.
Drown.
That was successful. And this combat here. I've got 2 halberdiers. The additional attacks strike last though.
Yeah.
My great swords are initiative 4 because of the 3-inch
Yeah.
charge. Your initiative less than that.
Yeah.
I get 2 hits from the great swords. 1 wound at -2.
Oh, strength
So
of
that's
great
a
swords.
Strength 3 plus the 2 for the great sword. I know. They're not very great, these great swords. The sword's great, but he's only a great weapon.
Yeah.
Light swords are bad.
Just got light armour.
So he's ignored. And I
Did.
just chop your head off, sir. Yeah, have your Age of Sigmar back.
Get back to the US.
They do look nice. Actually, I really like those.
They do look nice as
Yeah.
orcs.
And that is my turn. So he's into Phil.
I dropped on a bunch of them as well for now.
So Phil, it's your go. What do you do?
They are getting left for being in wrong system though.
Crossbow dude stands up. We've got a crosswind, so we're going to see how far we're going to go. We go 11 inches. And just...
Oh, you'll get out of here.
Well, I want to try and get that way, but I'll beach myself. Couldn't.
Yeah.
I wanted more movement, but yeah. So they just decided we've had enough. They've seen the Dreadlord Light being killed. All Corsairs have gone. The repeater bolt thrower's gone. It's like
He's getting skulled.
we are useless at shooting a band or with a banjo, so we are going, and that's it.
And they don't do carbs either, do they? So it's no use to them.
Right. Phil or Paul into your go.
I'm going to go at ship first. Let's see if Gork and Mark are looking at us. Ooh, 7.
Don't need to do anything. It don't go off on. Oh, it don't go off on a 7. It's an 8.
Oh, did we say it was an 8?
An 8, yeah.
Ah,
Cool.
Right.
So we'll have some.
So you can still go 8 inches. Right. So what is happening with that ship?
So the ship is going in not so full of reverse as they wanted, but it's enough. So it's going to come back.
Do they believe it can?
Yeah, they can. It's going to come back 4. It's going to turn. And then it's going to go back another 4. This one.
Reverse these all the way back to the Orky stronghold.
Yeah. Going back over to Pennines. Some old sale that, I'll tell you.
Right.
This one, because it's not fully crewed,
He's going
26.5.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Off the table.
So 10 inches. Are you not doing anything with those hobgoblins? Are you not getting them back?
I'm going to do their test in a minute. They're getting left.
Do you not? They are
No,
getting
they're
left
getting left
behind.
at Island.
Right, so it's a total of 10 that you can go.
Cool. I'll turn it slightly. Right. They're charging in.
Yeah.
First one,
So I think they all get in, right?
super duper. He's going to support. And he's just going to go, what about us? We're still here.
He's not going to get to the shoreline.
Yeah,
and
you've
you
left us.
Come back.
Go back to AOS where you belong.
Right. So, do you do your 2 attacks from your orcs?
I'm going to fire some.
Oh, you're gonna fire some?
I'm going to fire some gobos before as they're leaving.
Fuck you, Phil. Where are you firing the gobos?
We're going to have 4 into that.
Into the crossbows.
Yeah.
Right. So it's long range. It's a 6,
Just the one.
won't it?
No.
You deserve that. You deserve
Yeah.
that just for that.
Just for bringing gobos, to be fair.
Right. And then
And,
the hobgrots into
the
Otto.
1-on-1 supporting. 2 hits.
And toughness 4. Nothing.
None.
Right. I've got a supporting halberd that I'll do first. Misses. Cheers for coming. Otto. He's going to strike. He's got 2 attacks. He's only an Empire man. He gets 1 hit. He absolutely batters
Blatters him.
that one, but only stuns you.
Stuns him.
That's why they got left on island. Right. And that's into Empire go. So I've got the wind behind me, so I'm going to go 6 plus the 8, so 14.
Yeah.
So I've gone 3 forwards. I'm going to turn the 45 and go 11. Come back. And then Otto and the halberdier are going to strike into that down dude.
Cool.
So Otto hits once, he wounds you, stuns again, and the halberdier weapon skill 4 so
Yeah.
hits and doesn't wound.
My supporting guy back.
No. Yeah. And I think we'll call it there because I think you're going to get away with this loot.
Wah, 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 wah.
And we'll join everyone in the outro. Well, that was actually quite an interesting game.
Yeah,
I
to be
think-
fair.
Like, not having used the boat rules before, they're a little bit complicated, but also not that complicated. Do you know, like once you actually get your head into it, the number of actual actions that you do is quite small.
It's like an onion. It has layers.
What about cakes have layers too?
Not as many as an onion. They have more layers.
Nobody were crying though.
What shit rules are like?
Oh no, I was, mate.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
I was.
I think if you got another couple of games or maybe a practice game with boats, they'd click.
Yeah,
You'd flow better with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, one of the things I think is as well, you split your forces right at the start.
I didn't really have a choice. Both boats couldn't really get round because of where they were, so I had
You
to
could have
split
taken
them.
a bit wider route, but this isn't a get a fill wrap up. Even as much as I wanted to.
Oh, which fell?
Well, you're Paul at the moment. You're Paul at the
All
moment.
right, keep forgetting.
Yeah. So orcs have got away with it. Otto has been left on the beach, Like, come back, you sons of bitches.
We've left you some orcs there to sort of
Munch through. That's
play
it.
with.
Yeah.
And luckily, Halberdier Bill Swain didn't get stranded on that Dark Elf Corsair vessel.
Yeah, he did well in, bless him.
Yeah.
Tying up the repeated bolt throw for like 3 turns.
Murdering both crew.
I wouldn't say murdering. He
I think
killed
he-
one and then barely killed the other one. It took him 4 turns of
murked
combat.
them both.
He did not murk them both.
He killed one, and then his halberd got stuck in mechanism.
Yeah, that was it. He couldn't get it out. Couldn't get it out.
So let us know if you enjoy watching or you enjoyed, past tense, watching the ships game. If you want us to do more, let us know in the comments whether or not you think we should do more. And there is a Patreon link below where you can get early release to these videos, all of the content that you might miss, every other game in the series. And we'll catch you next time. In a bit.
Toodle.
Bye.